Welcome back to Thoughtful Tuesdays, where ancient wisdom quietly walks into modern work life. Usually, right between a deadline and someone saying, just a quick call. And today, something strange is happening in office. Nobody officially announced a culture change. There was no new policy, no HR email, no leadership town hall, and yet somehow everyone looks exhausted.
Rita sent emails at 1:47 a.m. yesterday, and Mayank replied at 2:06.
Ah, yes, the ancient corporate ritual. Hope you are well at midnight.
I noticed something. Nobody told us to stay online late, but now everyone does.
And there it is, the modern workplace mystery. The rule nobody wrote, but everybody obeys. One person skips lunch, soon the whole team eats at their desk. One manager replies instantly at midnight. Suddenly, delayed responses feel irresponsible. One leader panics during meetings. Now, urgency spreads faster than the Wi Fi. Culture, it turns out, it's built during workshop, it spreads through imitation.
Guys, clients are expecting faster turnaround this quarter. Let's tighten things up.
Should we start weekend review calls too?
I mean, I didn't say that.
You didn't have to.
Funny thing about leadership, people rarely follow instructions exactly. They follow energy.
Honestly, I have started feeling guilty when I am offline, even for an hour.
Same. Last Saturday I opened Slack just to check quickly and somehow ended up fixing presentation slides for 3 hours.
At this point, our notifications know more about our emotional state than our families do.
You know what is strange? Nobody here was asked to burn out, but somehow everyone learned how.
That sentence lands heavily because deep down everyone already knows the truth. The office didn't become stressful accidentally, it became reflective. And right on cue arrives the only person in the office whose heartbeat probably has better work life balance than the rest of the company.
Sounds serious. What are we discussing today?
Corporate evolution. We officially transformed into emotionally available slake boats.
It's just, I don't understand how behavior spreads so fast. Nobody told us to act like this, but we all slowly started copying it.
The Gita speaks about this clearly. Krishna says, Yada Yadacharati Shreshthas Tat Tadevetaro Janah. Meaning, whatever a leader does, others follow.
So, leadership is never really private.
Exactly. People don't just listen to leaders, they study them. How they react, how they speak, how they tolerate, what they normalize, and so on.
And suddenly the room isn't thinking about productivity anymore. It's thinking about imitation.
That's actually terrifying because half our culture wasn't intentional. We just repeated behaviors that seemed rewarded.
Like an algorithm. You interact with one kind of behavior repeatedly, and eventually the whole system starts promoting it.
So, if leaders normalize stress, people start performing stress.
And if leaders glorify overwork, everyone starts acting busy like it's an Olympic sport.
I thought I was demonstrating commitment.
And there it is, the moment leadership becomes self awareness. Not guilt, not blame, recognition. The realization that behavior scales, especially from people who others admire.
Honestly, I copied Rita because I respect her.
Same. When senior leaders skip breaks, I thought rest meant lack of ambition.
That's how culture really forms, not through values written on walls, through repeated human signals.
Every delayed vacation, every midnight email, every moment of panic, every act of calm. Someone is learning from it, even if they are silent.
The beautiful thing is, this works both ways. Where calm spreads, so does integrity and compassion. Leadership is contagious, whether we intend it or not.
You know, I never meant for any of my late night emails to become an expectation. I was just working in my own rhythm. But maybe visibility feels like instructions when it comes from the leadership.
And suddenly the conversation shifts from rules to responsibility.
Maybe the answer isn't controlling when people work. Maybe it's being more conscious of the signals we send.
Like reminding people just because I'm online doesn't mean that you're expected to be.
So the real KPI is reducing unnecessary collective panic.
Honestly, that might increase productivity more than half our dashboard.
Healthy cultures aren't built when people imitate pressure. They are built when people feel trusted to work with clarity, ownership, and balance.
And somehow that feels more believable because culture doesn't change when policies are announced. It changes when leadership becomes more intentional. So here's today's Thoughtful Tuesday reflection. What behaviors are you unconsciously teaching the people around you? Because whether at home, at work, or even online, people rarely become what they are told. They become what they repeatedly see. And perhaps that's why Krishna warned us, Sayat pramanam kurute lokastada nuvartate. The standards leader live by slowly become the standards the world imitates. So, until next time on Thoughtful Tuesdays, where ancient wisdom quietly audits the modern corporate life. See you in the next one.